Royce is one of the most injured players in the world. He has missed a total of 1,268 days due to injury. That's over 145 games. And due to recent injury, he is now out of the World Cup, and there are many other players who are out too. So today I'm going to build the most injured World Cup team and see how injury prone they really are. Starting off with one of the biggest names in this team, Sadio Mane.
He's the best football player in the world.
Who, due to a recent knee injury which required surgery, is now out of the World Cup. Such a big blow for Senegal. Sadio Mane, you're going to be the first player in the team. Mane's actually had a fair few amount of injuries in his career, but this is one of the harshest ones as he's missing the World Cup. Imagine getting injured before the biggest tournament of your life. Now moving on to the right striker was a player who got injured just before the World Cup started. Christopher Nkunku, who literally just suffered an ankle injury. This is a huge blow for France, being one of their most promising players for the World Cup. Nkunku, welcome to the squad. And as you can see, it is clearly an unfortunate injury because Nkunku has barely had any injuries in his career so far. So this is definitely the worst one yet for him. To unlock the next players in the team, we need to complete a challenge. And for the first challenge, Mane and Nkunku need to either foul someone or get fouled. What I forgot to mention is if I fail a challenge or concede a goal before I complete a challenge, there's some expensive forfeits I have to do. On to challenge number 1. I mean, that's a foul already. Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane. We're just going to score. Mane's already got himself a yellow card, so that's first part complete. Oh, and he's injured. Look at that. We got the injury, baby. Every player that gets injured in this video, I'm going to give away 500 FIFA points. And all you have to do is subscribe, especially considering 100% of you guys aren't subscribed. Please subscribe. Nkunku. That's a foul. We got the advantage. That means there was a foul and we got played injured. I'm taking that as a win. Let's go add the next players to the team. Moving on to the cam position is Verna, who has just also had surgery and is going to miss the World Cup. Verna has a syndesmotic ligament tear. This, I think, is his most major injury, so we're going to add him to the team. I know you're all screaming at me to put Nkunku in cam, so I'm going to, all right? The next most injured player going into our team is a CDM, and I'm very sad that he's missing the World Cup. It's N'Golo Kante, and I'm so sad he's missing the World Cup because he's the cutest guy. Just look at that face. And when France won the last World Cup, he was picked up and carried, and the whole fan sang his chant, and it was just amazing. So we're not going to have that this time, so we have to put Kante in the team. And it's fair to say that Kante is used to injuries. As you can see, he has quite an aggressive injury record. I actually feel so bad for him. We're now moving on to challenge number 2, in which we have to get fouled 3 times. This one should be easy, boys. Like the idiot I am, I jinxed it. Oh no, we failed. The first forfeit is to discard this 100k pack. Oh, he's stinky. Oh, 2 team of the weeks. See you later, boys. We failed that challenge, but we still get to add the next 2 most injured players, which are the centre mids. And going in the left centre mid is Kante's international partner, Paul Pogba, who has also been ruled out of the World Cup. And thankfully, I've already got Pogba in the club, so we're going to add him to the team. Pogba is also quite injury prone. He has a thigh muscle strain and he's just had knee surgery, so he's definitely out of the World Cup. And moving on to the right centre mid is one of the most injured players ever, Marco Reus. Yes, I know it's not a centre mid, but he has to go in the team. If we have a look at Royce's injury record, he has 5 pages of injuries, over 66 different injuries, 1,268 days of injuries, 145 games missed. There is no doubt he has to go in the team. That leads us on to the 3rd challenge, which I have to injure my opponent by getting a red card. This one should be easy.
It's over. Forget it. It's absolutely over.
Red card. Oh! What? Mate, that wasn't even a foul. That's a red. Oh, he's injured. That's another injury. Let's go, boys. Oh, what a challenge. That's a red. The man who scored and got a red card. Let's go. The next 2 players we're going to upgrade are the fullbacks. And going in those positions are 2 Englishmen, Ben Chilwell. And then going in the right back is his teammate, Reece James. As you can see, Chilwell hasn't had that many injuries, but since he's been at Chelsea, he's had some quite significant ones. And then if we have a look at Reece James's injury record, once again, his knee injury couldn't have come at a worse time just before the World Cup. Challenge number 4 is called the French connection, meaning Kante, Pogba, and Nkunku need to touch the ball before we score. All right, that's Pogba. It's Nkunku. That's Kante. Everyone's touched the ball now. The French connection is complete. We just need the goal. Imagine we do this first time.
And now the defence is sliced open. It's Nkunku. Nkunku to open the score. Oh my God!
Oh my God. First attempt was close, but this second attempt, the French connection was flowing. Kante to Pogba, Pogba to Nkunku, who then made a beautiful run down the right-hand flank, and then this happened. Yes, he missed, but it was close. And right after that, my opponent was presented with this opportunity. which he scored. He failed, and I had once again jinxed another challenge. And as you can see, we have a spin wheel with some forfeits. The forfeits are now getting more and more expensive, so let's find out what this one's gonna be. Oh no, I have to discard a World Cup hero player. I'm gonna ask Siri to give me a number between 1 and 10. That'll be the page number, and then I'll ask Siri again for a number between 1 and 11, and that'll be the player we have to buy, and then discard. Siri, give me a number between 1 and 10.
It's 6.
5, 6. There's a few Peter Crouches, so I'm hoping we get one of those. Give me a number between 1 and 11.
It's 1.
I have to buy this guy Algebra. We're gonna bid on him because I'm not buying him for 250. I've locked and loaded my bid in. 3, 2, 1. Woo!
Get it!
It's time to add the most injured centre-backs to the team. And the first one is another French player that is missing the World Cup. And he goes by the name of Kimpembe. Kimpembe is out of the World Cup after he failed to recover from his hamstring injury. And if we have a look at Kimpembe's injury record for his career, you know what? He's been injured a few times. Nothing significant though. And then partnering up with Kimpembe is a controversial one. His club has told him not to go to the World Cup because of his injury, but he's still going. And that is this sweat Ronald Araujo of the squad. He had surgery for his thigh injury and needed recovery, and Barcelona didn't want him to go to the World Cup. His injury meant to last until the 26th of December. However, he's obviously going to the World Cup injured right now. If you want to afford players like this Christopher and Cuckoo, then make sure to check out U7Buy for cheap and reliable foot coins. I've also teamed up with U7Buy to give away 5 million coins to you guys for free. So all you have to do is comment down below goal and tag U7Buy in the comments below, and the giveaway winners will be announced within 24 hours. Moving on to the last challenge and the hardest one yet. We need to get 3 yellow cards and score 3 goals. That's foul number 1. All right, Araujo is our first yellow card. Let's go. Oh, that's another one. Let's go. We need 1 more yellow card. We then got our first goal with Sadio Mane. That's 1 goal, baby. With the challenge almost complete, my opponent then had this opportunity and my heart dropped. But thankfully, Ethan Cox, the best goalkeeper in the world, saved me and kept me in the game. And then Timo found himself some space and scored a beautiful goal. I just needed 1 more goal and 1 more yellow card to complete the challenge. Timo. Oh my God. Yes, come on. That's the 3rd yellow card. A couple of passes later, we managed to get that 3rd goal. Let's go. We've done it. We ended up that game with 5 yellow cards, 1 red card, and 4 goals. Therefore, we smashed that challenge. And that means we get to add the last player, the goalkeeper. And that, unfortunately, is my nan. Not my actual nan, this guy here. And as you can see, he's going to be out until 2023 with injury. So, he's missing the World Cup. And that is the most injured World Cup team. If you enjoyed this video, then you're definitely going to enjoy me recreating the most iconic goals in real life. Please click it.